Washington, D.C. failed to hold off the pending automatic spending cuts commonly known as the sequester. President Obama just signed an order to begin the $85 billion in spending cuts that were not averted. But he acknowledged that not all of those cuts will be felt immediately, and they won't be felt by everyone.
This is not going to be a apocalypse, I think, as some people have said. It's just dumb.
Well, the halls of Congress are empty tonight. Lawmakers gone for the weekend, so there is no chance of a vote by midnight. Those cuts will be felt right here in our area. The sequester will have a huge impact on the region's biggest employer, Fairchild Air Force Base. And KXY's Kylee Cruz live there tonight to explain how the base will be affected. Kylee?
And good evening, Nadine. Fairchild Air Force Base could have to cut about 10% of their budget. Now, they have been planning for this sequester for quite some time now, and they say that means they have curtailed some of their spending in certain areas. But that doesn't mean the road ahead will be easy.
The hardest part is making sure that we keep our sword sharp.
The deadline is up. March is here. The sequester is upon us. And Fairchild Air Force Base is dealing with a massive amount of cuts.
We will feel it across the board.
While some details are still being worked out, Fairchild says anything that's non-mission related has the chance to be curtailed.
We'll feel that in flying hours, manning, maintenance, and then probably in some of our facility upgrades that we would have expected to happen in the next year or so.
As we go forward, we're going to have to make sure that we're being as smart as possible to account for every dollar that we are.
Training for airmen will be reduced. Civilian workers might have to endure some drastic cuts. The 460 civilian workers at Fairchild could be furloughed for 22 days from April to September.
That's the part where it becomes hard, because all of our civilians are critical to our mission. So if they're not here 5 days a week, 7 days a week, or whatever it may be, we're going to have to pedal faster.
It's definitely going to be a challenge.
We have to make sure that we are staying as sharp as ever, or we put soldiers on the ground at risk when we're not able to do our refueling mission as well as we do it.
Fairchild's Wing Commander Colonel Brian Newberry says the base will need to work hard and be innovative in order to overcome the cuts and keep their commitment to aircraft refueling intact.
We'll continue to fly, fight, and win for this nation. We just need some help down the road for political compromise.
Now, SkyFest 2013, the base's air show, is still scheduled for the middle of May. Now, the Thunderbirds were supposed to headline that event, and because of the sequester, they have been forced to cancel all of their appearances in 2013. So just because the Thunderbirds won't be here, that doesn't mean that the base can't have their air show. Right now, though, they are just working on seeing if they have enough funding to be able to put it on. Reporting live tonight at Fairchild Air Force Base, I'm Kylee Cruz, KXLY4 HD News.